Winning the battle against pornography is going to cost you something, perhaps plenty. You can't leave the world of habitual sexual sin behind and enter the land of sexual purity without paying a price. That price varies for every man, but pay it you must. Achieving sexual purity requires drastic actions that cost you something. This is the fundamental truth that Jesus communicates in his Sermon on the Mount when he says you must pluck out your right eye and cast it away if it causes you to sin. Here is what Jesus teaches. You have heard that it was said to those of old, you shall not commit adultery. But I say to you that whoever looks at a woman to lust for her has already committed adultery with her in his heart. If your right eye causes you to sin, pluck it out and cast it from you, for it is more profitable for you that one of your members perish than for your whole body to be cast into hell. And if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and cast it from you, for it is more profitable for you that one of your members perish than for your whole body to be cast into hell. To understand the full weight of what Jesus commands, parse this teaching. Here are 10 lessons from Jesus about avoiding sexual sin. Adultery starts with the eyes. You look, you lust, you commit adultery in that order. To avoid the adultery, avoid the look. Sexual sin is a lust issue. At its root, adultery is covetousness. You lust after a woman other than your wife. You lust after someone you are not allowed to have. Naturally, this applies to porn as well. Adultery needn't involve the act. You commit adultery merely by lusting with your eyes. Yes, you do it in your heart, not in a bed, but that's beside the point. Jesus says that in merely lusting after a woman with your eyes, you have already committed adultery. Adultery takes two. When you lust after a woman with your eyes, you commit adultery with her. Not with an abstraction, not with an image, but with a person. You must identify your triggers. This command is conditional upon how you are tempted. For you, it might be Instagram. For another man, it might be Netflix. It might be your smartphone or your laptop. You must identify the people, places, and things that trigger you to look at porn. Victory requires sacrifice. To avoid sexual sin, you must remove anything that is valuable or useful from your life if it causes you to sin. No exceptions. Plucking out your right eye is a sacrifice. Installing a porn filter on all of your electronic devices is a sacrifice. Canceling your Netflix subscription is going to hurt. Deleting your social media accounts won't be easy. Victory requires sacrifice. Victory requires no going back. You not only pluck out your eye, you cast it away from you as well. This way, you have no possible way of ever allowing that source of sexual temptation into your life again. Maiming yourself is profitable. Gaining victory over adultery, pornography, sex before marriage, and other forms of sexual immorality is costly but profitable. You pay a price, but it's a price worth paying. Sexual purity requires drastic action. Literally, plucking out your right eye is a drastic step to take to avoid committing adultery with your eyes. But that's the point. Jesus commands you to take drastic action to eliminate sources of sexual temptation from your life and to avoid them in future. Expect this action to be one that people notice. Expect it to set you apart. The consequences are eternal. If you as a Christian take drastic actions to remove sexual temptations from your life, you walk through life with only one eye or only one hand, but you inherit the kingdom of God. If you don't pay the required price to attain and maintain sexual purity, God casts you into hell.